Michael, good to see you. How are you?
I'm very well, Richard. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks, Michael. Good to see we've got a wardrobe clash.
Yeah, bulk order for Oxford.
Tell us a little bit about Proficio. Is it Proficio or Proficio?
As a soft C, it's Proficio Solutions.
Proficio Solutions.
Yeah, it comes from the Greek word where you get proficient. So the word is kind of to advance, to progress, and succeed. So when I set my business up,
you have a high bar then from the off with your clients then, Michael.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I expect them to know that right from the start. But yeah, but rest assured, I didn't do Greek at school. So it's but no. So I've been running my own business now for the last 17 years, and essentially what I do is act as an outsourced finance director for small businesses. And small, what's the definition of small? Small can be anything up to about £15 million turnover. It just depends on the complexity of the business. So I've been doing that. They're mainly people businesses, so professional services, lots of work with lawyers. That's kind of my niche. But I work with recruitment firms, some online retailers, and it's sitting alongside the business owner. I've always said the average client is a day a week, but it doesn't have to be that. Sometimes it's a day a month. Sometimes it's a day a quarter for a really small business. Acting as a bit of a sounding board for them, helping them understand their numbers, and then really using those numbers to help them grow the business or take the business wherever they want to go. It's not always necessarily about growth, particularly when people are kind of in wind down mode, which inevitably happens with some people. So yeah, I just try and help them avoid that red haze that comes over people's eyes when they look at a spreadsheet and you think, okay, so where am I meant to be looking and what am I meant to be looking at and what does it mean? I'm a great believer in using pictures, graphs, charts, and I get that from working for 14 years as the in-house FD with a firm of architects. And architects, as you'll appreciate, love pictures. It's what they understand. They certainly, or the ones I was working with anyway, didn't understand numbers. So it was the best way to get information across. So yeah, that's what I do. Alongside that, we run a bookkeeping arm as well. So we'll look after clients' books all the way from receipts and payments, all the way up to their annual accounts if they need it. But that's not really our speciality. And we use a great product called Xero to help them do that.
Which brings me on to my next question. You're saying you don't produce the account. So if, as a business owner, they'll have an accountant, where would you fit in then? Obviously in the part between the business owner and the accountant, you'll fill in that gap to help that sort of red haze period that a lot of business owners come across.
Yeah, often I see myself acting as kind of like translator, interpreter. So yeah, we work with lots of great firms of accountants, and there are many in and around the Oxford area, and it's certainly not my role to replace what they're doing. All I say to the business owners that I work with is, if you look at your larger competitors, the bigger guys, they'll have a full-time FD working inside the business. They're kind of 24/7-ish. And your external accountant, with respect, can never do that. They will have a portfolio of clients with whom they work. They're very much geared up, typically to the compliance work and advisory as well. But they probably haven't got the capacity in terms of time and resource to be there and do that in-house stuff. So helping with the strategic planning, keeping the cash flow forecast up to date, looking at different scenarios, and taking the burden of the day-to-day finances off the business owner, because that's not why they went into business. They didn't go into business to be up at 5 to midnight on a Friday night trying to work out where the money is. They need to kind of step back from that and get back to what they really set up in business to do in the first place.
And having been in business yourself nearly 20 years doing what you're doing now, I'm sure you've got some great examples of work that you've done for clients and helped them over the years.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's if I go
well, I hope back, you would have anyway, Michael.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, I'm still here and I'm still getting work, so yeah, somebody believes it somewhere. Yeah, if I go way back, I've helped clients who have had big cash flow issues. I've helped them kind of resolve those,
Excellent. Brilliant. And if anybody watching is interested in engaging with you, Michael, we can provide your contact details at the end of the video and in the details. But have you got any particular message to other Club Platinum members that how you can help them? Yeah,
absolutely. I'm more than happy, to sit down with a business owner for half an hour with absolutely no obligation at all, just to see where they are, see what issues they're facing, and see if I can give them some advice. It might not be, the kind of implementation of an outsourced FD. It might be something else. But having worked for 17 years, as part of my own business, I've seen a lot: recessions, growth, everything in between. So hopefully, I've got something to offer. So yeah, more than happy for a half-hour chat with no obligation at all.
Wonderful, brilliant. Well, hopefully you'll get a host of Christmas party invites this year. I hope you get the opportunity to attend some as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Good. Well, good to see you, Michael. Thanks for your time.
And you. Cheers, Richard. Bye.